struggle though. So, I'm headed back to a flu household. So, I'm gonna strip the sheets in the bed, wash everything, and Lysol everything because I can't afford to get sick. And apparently Cooper is sick because they fed him human food over the weekend. So now I gotta go deal with that. And I just bundled up like 4 of my suits with some different shirt and tie options for a friend that's going to a wedding. We're gonna see if they fit him, and hopefully he'll be able to wear something. I think they're gonna be too short. He's taller than I am. But if you wear some low on the waist, maybe. But that, I had a pretty good weekend. I got really good sleep. So, feeling good. Just stressing. I don't like stressing. Well, I didn't go anywhere over the weekend. Stayed just right at home with the family. My niece went to preschool this morning, and well, not this morning. She goes in the afternoons, and so I got to see her, and she came over yesterday, and just had an overall relaxing, good weekend. I helped my mom clear out our pantry, got rid of any expired food, and wipe down the shelves, and you know, the stuff you do. Well, I didn't realize how much stuff I actually have that I'm going to need to dispose of because it's taking up too much room. And so, if anybody wants to buy some Corelware dishes or Premierware pots and pans, I don't want to part with my Cutco or my vintage Pyrex bowl set or the 1950s blender. It must have been a really expensive one at the time too, because it has like a crushed ice dispenser type thing you put on top of it, and it spits out the ice that's crushed. It's cool. I used it more as decoration. I had a real like blender from, because I didn't want to damage it. Who knows, it might be worth something someday. But it's just like my whole house is in their basement and attic and the garage. I've got appliances that I got to get rid of. Hopefully they still work. Well, I know the stove, someone stole the metal parts for scrap, so that sucks. Because to replace those parts is more than what I paid for this stove. Yeah, that was during the time when our house was broken into, and they stole my mom's bag and all that. But 2 years later, they found out who did it, and after what our family had done for the individual, it's a big slap in the face. So now doors get locked. You think, I mean, I guess we just took it for granted. For so many years we've lived in this small, safe town. that has 400 full-time residents, 300 summer residents, so average population is about 700, depending on when they're coming up. And nobody locks their doors, nobody has alarm systems. So it is the perfect place to rob, and now the convenience stores that were broken into have alarms and cameras, and it's sad that you have to do that. But the next town over, which is like the resort town, is known for heavy heroin, cocaine. Anybody that's working in the restaurants over there knows it. There was a lot of people have OD'd, like, for a small town. It's a nice day. It is a cool 58 degrees, and I'm still sweating. We know why. I'm a sweaty mess. We've all been told that, but it's from my medication. It makes me sweat. Dead of winter, I have to have a fan on. I have no heat in my room. Well, they're gonna fix that, and I'm not very happy about it, but because the valve's been broken the last 2 years, so the last 2 years we haven't had heat in my bedroom, and I've loved it because it's never gotten down below 60, and they can't figure out why. But I absolutely love it. And then they're gonna put heat back in my room, and I'm gonna roast. But we've been lucky that nothing has happened because the bathroom doesn't have heat either. And so, pipes get busted, all that kind of stuff. And it's right above the living room, so that would make a huge mess. We already did that once with that. They put on one of the new editions way back when I was in high school. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we came home to pouring water in the kitchen. It was just dumping, coming through the lights, coming through any hole. It was like a rain shower. The whole house was hot, or steamed up from the hot water that kept going through the pipe at the furnace. So they had to tear apart what they had done and redo all of that. I don't think they must have claimed it on homeowners. But maybe they didn't. Can't remember, so long ago. I know they fixed it, so they must have paid for it. How am I supposed to live without you? So love me some Laura Branigan. But yeah, so that's 9 minutes. That's a long one, so I'll let you guys go. And see you next time.